Hello, dear friends. Welcome again to our daily prayer at 6 p.m. We are here together once more with the mentors of the Kardec Radio, SSPA, and with all this beautiful team of friends that comes together daily to pray for a better planet, for a better world. Everybody is willing to be united together so that we can help not only ourselves, our soul, but everyone that it is in our network. So let us get here, breathing in and out, making ourselves presence in this physical plane, resting our body, opening up our ears, our heart, so that we can listen, we can feel this beautiful connection with Mary Legions and with all the good spirits that was able to come here to guide us, help us throughout this small time for us to pray so we can boost this praying energy around the globe. So hello friends, Anna, Saul Souza, Daniel, everybody that are joining us. Please make sure you are able to sit still for a little moment. That way you can actually listen to the words, to the message that the good spirits has prepared for us to listen. Welcome friends. So to begin, we'll start with the reading of a small message of this book, Happy Life. This book is one of my favorite small message books because you can read quick and fast. I like to read it in the morning before I do anything in my life. It's just like a quick start for the day. And for any time when you need a quick message, it's also good to have in your car, places in which in your work desk, places where you can grab something quick and read and be inspired again. So today's chapter is goes like this. Of course, you cannot solve all the world's problems. However, you can and you must take your contribution. While you cannot put an end to war, you have resources to avert personal disputes. While you cannot feed the starving multitudes, you can offer one person a slice of bread. While you cannot offer health to all the infirms, you can help one sick person. While you cannot avert human tragedies, you can comfort someone in distress. While you cannot mobilize the masses to speed up the change the world needs, you can change yourself inwardly, enabling yourself in working for the good and solidarity. So this is our inspiration message of the day from our happy life. So let us be here, be together, feeling the energies from above. Dear mentors, Mother Mary. We ask for your guidance and your protection so that we can read this special message provided for us today, so we can better comprehend, better live our lives, so that we can be a better human being in this life and the other ones to come. Please guide us as we read this message of today, and so be it. So, dear friends, you see that everything around us looks like we are living a very different life, right? If we used to complain about life before, now a lot of people are complaining even more. But we are the ones that have been called to do this prayer, to be always praying daily, hourly, so we can keep the vibration of our planet. So we all have a mission to study more about the consoler, the spiritism, and also to pray not only for ourselves, our family, but to our universal family. Many of our brothers and sisters are in greater need in this moment in this planet, incarnated, disincarnated. So we once again is being called by the mentors, by the good spirits, to take action, to pray, to be vigilant in our thoughts. We always need to be doing the good. So let us do our part, sowing the good, so that we can live better lives. And the message of today for our daily prayer is from the Living Spring, from Chico Xavier, and the chapter that we are going to be reading today is 138. And how precise the good spirits are for us, right? They always send us a message that will inspire us, to help us through all the difficulties that we are going through. And the title of the message today is The Right Remedy. Let's pause the music for now. The right remedy. Now, we do not need to write to you concerning fraternal charity. You yourself have been taught by God that you are to love one another. In its mission as consoler, Spiritism receives hundreds of thousands of requests from ancient souls who beg for help in solving various problems. Here, a father who lacks understanding and who uses cruel means to educate his children. There, a rebellious and ungrateful son who flees the beauty of comprehension. Over there, someone who is fascinated by the appearances of the world and who abandons his commitments to a higher ideal. Yonder, a brother who refused to offer fraternal help. In other place, a wife who deserts her home. Somewhere else, an unfeeling, unreasonable boss. Nevertheless, for centuries, the remedy for extinguishing the old enigmas involving human relationships has been pointed out in the teaching of the good news. Fraternal charity is the key to all of the doors to good understanding. The disciple of the gospel is someone who has been admitted into the presence of the Divine Master in order to serve. And the reward of such a worker cannot be expressed in the immediacy of the earthly society. How can one put fruit to a green shoot of a newborn tree? How can one bring forth a masterpiece from a block of marble with only the first strike of the chisel? Those who truly love in Jesus' name are sowing to reap a harvest in eternity. Let us not look for other people's guidance concerning issues that are obviously solvable by our own efforts. We know that desperation or cursing does no good. Each spirit has its own pathway to follow. Therefore, in the light of fraternal charity, let us walk the pathway that life has given us today and always. So, dear friends, how appropriate is this message? The remedy, the right remedy for our soul. This remedy that is inside of us, right? A lot of people are looking for fast solution, like a click of a button. They want everything to be ready perfectly the way they want it to be. But we have just read in the end when he said, therefore, let us walk the pathway that the life has given us today and always. So life has been provided to us today and always. No matter how hard it is, no matter the journey that we chose to the right, to the left, forward or backwards, everything is being provided to us. So here, right in the beginning of the chapter, when Jesus says to Paul in the Thessalonicenses, like, you are to love one another. This is being, very often we listen to this, right? Love one another. But we listen, I guess the best word will be, we hear that we need to love one another. But are we really loving one another? We hear, we tell people about it, but in our daily tasks, in our daily choices, are we really loving the next one? Are we really loving our husband, our parents, our children, everyone that comes in contact with us? Because this is very important. Sometimes we say about love, but we forget to put in practice that we need to love not only ourselves. Of course, we need to love ourselves, because if we don't love ourselves, we cannot love others. And we still working in loving us better, right? We still need to love our body, our thoughts, how we take care of our spiritual life here. So we're still learning to do this love, self-love. But in order for us to love others, we need to be very disciplinary to ourselves and to others. So what do I want to mean with that? What do I mean with that? What I'm meaning is even if we cannot be loving it yet to one another, we need to set a goal to love one another. And as we has been studied this whole week, this whole month about discipline, we need to be very disciplinary, knowing that one exercise of the day that we have to do in our daily task is to love one another. So the first day will be hard, but then the second day we should be getting a little better, and after a year, hopefully we'll be able to exercise this love more freely as our second nature. So first, let us focus and have this discipline to love one another. And then, as the message goes on, we start talking about Father that lacks understanding and cannot help the way he treats his son or his daughter. Nowadays, we see many parents very confused to get back in their tasks of being a parents, because we were used to have kids, but then give to the third party babysitter, grandparents, older child. Someone will take care of the kid for us. So now this message again call like that we need to help those parents now that is lacking the understanding. And nothing better than the gospel, nothing better than elevated reading to help those parents. And we can also help parents to be fulfilling their task. Again, is an exercise of discipline. First, we need to find what we need to address and do the exercise, daily exercise, to be better father, better mother. And right below is send a rebellious and ungrateful son. We also need to learn how to be good son and daughters, right? Because we need to respect, we need to honor our parents regardless. They gave us life. That is something that no one could give to us, right? So we need to be very grateful for them, for they accepting being our parents. And we need to honor them because everything that they had done to us, it was their best. No one, I don't know anybody that will do their worst to help others, right? We all strive to do our best, but there's always an extra step, an extra training that we should be taking to be better. Not that we are bad, but we can always get better. There is always room to improvement, right? So, so we need to also learn how to be better, grateful sons and daughters. So there's different types of people we need, and there's always the right remedy, right? And the right remedy here is telling us is the fraternal charity. Fraternal charity is the key to all the doors to a good understanding. And below, right before that, it says, nevertheless, for a century, the remedy of extinguishing the old enigmas involve human relationship has been pointed out in teachings of the good news. So the teaching of the good news, this good news that comes to us through our Master Jesus. He came here and provide us teachings that until today we're not able to fully understand. So we are still working very hard, being very, very hard so we can understand the good news from Jesus. Because as we start saying in the beginning, we hear the words, we hear the good news, but we need to start listening the good news so we can feel and put in practice. And then we should do like fraternal charity. So we can help, like the first message from the Happy Life. We cannot solve everybody's problems. We cannot do for everyone, but to those closer people next to us, is like our duty to help them out. We are called, if we have more than they have, materially, intellectually, whatever we have, if they come to us, it's because there is something that we can give to them. But we need to be very open minded and open hearted to listen to those people that come to us to ask for a help, to ask for us to listen. We need to break the automatic routine. We need to remember that we are not machines. We are human beings, and we need to listen. We need to be mindful. So wherever we are doing, we need to really exercise to be in the present, being mindful. Because sometimes we want to do thousand things in the same time. We want to multitask, but then not everything is coming to us as it's supposed to be. So sometimes we have a friend talking to us, but we are texting, and we say, we are listening to you, but honestly, there's a lot of things that we miss. And those things that we are missing are the key opportunity to change people's lives. So we need to be very uh, more careful, more loving to one another, so that we can pay attention to what they're telling us. Don't be distracted. Be one on one, eye to eye, face to face, and talk calmly and listen with an ear open to listen, because sometimes people just need to hear us. So we need to exercise and be better in discipline ourselves to listen, to be present, to be there. So we can be charitable, right? Because this is already the beginning of charity. If we're listening, is charity already. If we can help, it is another charity. So we keep adding more and more. And this remedy is healing not only us and the other ones. And it also mentioned that every help that we do, we should not expect immediately recompense. Why is that? Because if we do receive immediate recompense, it means there is nothing else for us to receive. So if you do something you're already recognized here on earth, it means everything for some reason that you were doing, it was already done. You did something, you received something. But the true worker is always working, 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 and not waiting to be recognized, giving a clap of um, applause from society, or being recognized on the news or anything. The, the true heroes are the ones in silence. Nowadays we see all those cleaning people that work in hospital, all those people that are doctors and nursing. We don't know their names, but we know they're been working hard, right? They're doing their part, they're doing their jobs. And so let us remember, when we are doing the work of the good, we don't need to expect um, immediately recompense like earthly society expect. And it's saying like, how can we put a fruit in just a little brand new tree? The tree won't be able to hold that, right? And like a piece of the marble also cannot become a beautiful sculpture just with one time the chisel coming through, right? It is a lot of work. That comes again, the discipline. This is our discipline. Every time that we want to achieve a goal, we need first to set this goal and then find ways to achieve the goal and work daily. It's like day in, day out, you're working to achieve this goal. This is what is being good disciplinary means. You set a goal and you work on it daily. And then one day it will be fine. So one day after working hard, if we are a tree, we will be able to produce fruits. And if we are an artist, we'll be able to have a beautiful sculpture, beautiful art parts, right? So it's an exercise. We were born knowing some things, and there's a lot of things that we know from other lives that we don't have the access right now. But we, in each reincarnation, we are born to learn many things throughout this reincarnation. So we need to keep ourselves positive and motivated to keep working. No matter what, we will fail many times. You see all those genius, all the famous people that create light, that create air conditioner, planes, everything. They didn't do only once. They work years, their whole lifetime, and sometimes they didn't even see the fruit of their work because they move on to the next life. So we need to be more hopeful and work hard in our challenge in the things that we think we don't know. But if we set a goal that we are gonna learn, that we are going to learn, we will learn. So comes also the goodwill, discipline and the goodwill comes together. And then also say, let us not look for other people's guidance concerning issues that are obviously solved by our own efforts. So remember, we cannot look for our brothers and sisters because they are in the same situation in us. Yes, sometimes they're more advanced. We can get some help, but remember, our guide and model is Master Jesus. Because I'm saying that because yes, there is friends that is going to help us, professional people that is going to help us. But even when they help, some people sometimes say, "Oh, who are they? They're telling me to do this, this, and that." But look at their lives. Look at what they're doing. So we need to remember that we all are not perfect. We all committed mistakes. So we need to find our guidance in Master Jesus and knowing that this connection with Master Jesus between you and him. So we need to do as much as we can, pray as much as we can, receive passes and treatment, but we need ourselves to make the dialogue with Master Jesus so we can receive the answer, the information that we are looking, that remedy that we are looking for to heal ourselves. So the last one is therefore, in the light of the fraternal charity, let us walk the pathway that life has given us today and always. So fraternity, fraternal charity, and always remember that everything has been provided to us. Everything that we have are the tools that we need to progress, are the tools that we need to grow and keep going in life. So let us finalize with this beautiful prayer. Let us breathe in and out, dear friends, so we can sink in the prayers. This loving message that we received. So let us close our eyes, feeling Mother Mary holding us, just like our mother would do to us when we are seeking for help, when we are seeking for guidance. Feel her love embrace. And as we breathe deeply, we feel more together with her. And we can feel her love energy coming through each of our souls. Our soul, our cells are being loved, are receiving the loving care. And as the rain fall upon us, we feel that we are being re-energized, cleansed inch by inch. Every part of our body is being cleansed. We feel Master Jesus caring for us and all the mentors of Kardec Radio, of our center, and all this loving care that we received is expanding through our house, enveloping everyone, everything that is in this home. Our home is being re-energized and becoming a light post to guide those in need. And as we pray and receive blessings from above, this light expands to our neighborhood, expands throughout our town, counties, states, and envelop the whole United States of America. And as we are vibrating this loving light, bridges of light are made to all the other countries. And those bridges are becoming so bright that they envelop the whole planet, our planet Earth, is all bright, almost like a sun. So bright, so peaceful. These peaceful energies are being emanated to all our brothers and sisters that are incarnated and disincarnated in the whole layers of our planet. We are all receiving blessings from our governor, our Mother Mary. We feel that the planet is being restoring its energy, becoming more light, more bright, more loving. And this whole planet is sending also light and receiving light from our whole galaxy. We are all together, exchanging love as we are called to love one another. And feeling this love energy, we feel so grateful. We say thank you to the mentors, thank you for Mother Mary Legion, to our Governor, Master Jesus, our Creator, God. We say thank you for everything that was provided to us so we can be better human beings and better servant of your love. And with the permission of the higher mentors, with permission of God, we'll close the daily prayer of today. And so be it. So, dear friends, thank you once again to be here with us at Kardec Radio in this current of prayer. Our planet and every one of us are in need of praying. Watch and pray. So, Kardec Radio is 24/7 in the air. Many programs live, others that are not live, but the message that they are in there are so rich. We should be taking time and advantage of having Kardec Radio, YouTube, Spotify, everything that Kardec Radio and the SSVA has been provided to us to boost ourselves, to reach even more deep in our souls. So, dear friends, you have a good evening. Be safe, be vigilant, and very disciplined. And until tomorrow, bye, friends.